Oh, it's so gorgeous. There's like birds flying around. You can kind of see the sun coming over the horizon there. So much nicer than before, Julan.
Is someone there?
It's not red anymore. Yes. That would be a dope screenshot, wouldn't it?
What was that?
It is definitely a victory shot, yeah. Exactly, yes. At last, fresh air. I feel like we've been underground in the dark forever. I never want to see another Dwemer ruin for as long as I live. And you did it. Tell me, my friend, how does it feel to be free? You're no longer bound to your destiny, if you ever really were. But how does it feel? It feels... scary, Julan. What purpose does this one have? Freedom can be scary, I suppose. Life is easier when someone is telling you what to do all the time. But I'm sure you'll find your own path soon enough. And what will you do now, Julan? Me? Well, I'm not busy. Don't have any real plans at the moment. Why? Do you got any ideas? Don't you have a tribe to lead or something? I forgot about that. He's supposed to be their leader. Julan. Oh, they can manage without me for a while. Sinamu's been leading them for ages, and she'd need to get the agreement of the Gulakans before I could be declared Ashcan anyway. That will take some time, so what do you want to do? I'm sure we can figure something out. Grinning. Yes, I'm sure we can. Maybe we could have a drink. I haven't had a drink in ages, come on. So predictable. With Dagoth destroyed, his insane dreams can no longer drive the people of Morrowind to madness as they sleep. As I fled from the destruction of the chamber of Akulakan, I encountered the presence of the Daedric Lord Azora. She told me I had achieved my destiny and that I was free. The prophecies are fulfilled and the blight is gone. But now, I am Hortator and Nerevarine, protector of Morrowind, and must defend the people from monsters and villains. She gave me a ring as a token of thanks and blessing. Julan asked me how it felt to be free from my destiny. I asked him what he was planning to do, and he rather disgenuinely claimed he didn't have anything planned. Asking me if I had any ideas. I think it's his way of telling me that he wants to stay with me. Aww, and really after all we've been through, it wouldn't be the same without him. Aww, it wouldn't. If he was like, right, Dojetta, I'm gonna go see Shani now, bye. I'd be like, excuse me, Julan? I don't think you understand. You can never leave. You're going to leave me for that red-headed hussy? Julan, no! Prawn wants to adventure with you. Well, do not worry, Julan.
Huh?
This one has a feeling that there is plenty more adventuring to be done. I guess we're just waiting for the, like, remaining Corpus monsters to just sort of die off.
impressed.
What I'm gonna do at some point is crank the view distance up like crazy far, and then stand at like Vivek or something,
Just stand still.
and you'll be able to see the very top of Red Mountain in the distance, rather than having like the kind of fog that you see after a certain amount of distance, and take like a really cool screenshot. I obviously can't play with the view distance that far, because I'd have like minus 10 frames, but... Am I getting attacked by a bird? No, okay. Julan! Whoa! Oh my god, no, this is not how I can die. Oh, Julan, save me! I think that bird... I think that bird just tried to help. Oh, that was silly, Julan, wasn't it? Oops. Did I pick up the ring? Oh, I must have. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, kind of forgot to do that thing. You know, where it, like, remembers your progress. Forgot to hit the button that does that. I forgot to hit the memory button. You know what? I think... after everything that's happened, if Julan wants to have a drink, he deserves to have a drink. So once we get out of here, first town we come across, we'll let Julan have a drink. We'll let him drink as much as he wants, and whatever damage he causes, we'll just pay for it. Also, we should probably go and see Vivek, because I'm sure he's going to have something to say. He's probably going to be quaking in his little boots. Because he actually has a lot of things to answer for. Like, why did you kill me in my past life? And why did you lie to everybody? And LOL, you're going to die soon. Twirls whisker whilst talking. We also still have the small issue of Dark Brotherhood assassins constantly trying to track us down and murder us. That's something else that we're going to have to deal with. So yes, Julan, in a sense, the adventures are just beginning. Wait. Wait, no! For a split second there, I accidentally held Keening without Wraithguard on. And I think I dropped it quick enough before it killed me. Oh. That was close. I'm gonna save. Jesus. Oh. Need to remember to not hold those. Okay. Oh, come here, Julan. Stop being a silly prawn. Also, it was, the sun was coming up last time. Wait, what is this place? I don't think we went in here. Hang on. I want to explore this bit, because there could be cool stuff in here. Well, there could also be death, though. That is also a thing that could exist. Julan, I have no health! Did not think this through, Julan. Right, Julan, heal me. Fill me with your magical goodness. Go on, Julan. I need to figure out how to turn these things on, dude. Heart beat. Dun dun. Oh! And a key. I wonder what that's for. Skip. Whoa! Julan! What are you fighting? Oh. Go on, Julan, you can do it. Yeah. Oh! Little skeevy boys. Well, yeah, if your heartbeat ended, you would die. Kinda need your heart to beat. Another key. What this? Dunmer airship plans. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Definitely need to heal before we go, though. My intelligence is 3. That's not good. Ooh. Excellent. I think I'll use this staff. Oh, sweet. Hang on. Whoa. Look at the sun. This is cool. This is like the highest point up Red Mountain. Get out of here, Cliff Racer! You're ruining my view. So cool. Oh, a bit brutal then. I kind of just clubbed the thing to death. Ooh, what's up there? Another teleporter, dude. I need to figure out how to use those things. Can only imagine who these people once were. And how long ago they died. Yeah. So... I'm really curious, because there's another place... Like, down in Dagoth's Citadel, there was that bridge, and there was like a gated up doorway, and it had one of these heads above it. I'm really curious what's in there.
Talking to myself like this.
I can't remember exactly how I got to it. It's really like super far down. Okay, now we are on the highest point. Look at Julan! He just fucking ran off! My ring better work before he hits the ground. Look at him! What an idiot! What a fucking idiot. This is probably the highest point in all of Morrowind, actually. I don't know, maybe Julan just wants to skydive or something. It's okay, Julan, we will skydive. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hold on tight, Julan. It's not how you skydive, Julan. This is a cool way to get down, though. Oh, I might have, yeah, I think I ran out of slow fall. Death might be a thing that happens. Oh, shit. God, I survived. It's those Khajiit feats, man. They always land the right way up. I was hoping to avoid all the danger. I wonder what an Ordinator has to say to me. Go about your business. Didn't even realise who I am. I'm so low on health. I'm close though. I'm close to making it. Oh yeah. They would have deactivated the fence because they don't need it anymore. I wonder what they're going to do now then. Because they don't need the fence. Come along, Julan. Right, we will sleep, recuperate, and then head to Vivek. So I heard an interesting theory for how the tribunal turned into gods. What's the triumvirate? Do you mean the tribunal, but you're just spelling it a bit weirdly?
What, Outlander? What?
Sorry, talking about mic muted. What's your theory? Welcome back, Dab. Yes, Dagoth is destroyed. Forever. That's alright, Shadow. Level 31. And we didn't get attacked either. Very nice. Should I be concerned that there seems to be a blight storm happening? Is this just a remaining blight storm? I mean, the sky doesn't usually go red, does it? That's a blight storm, like an ash storm. I don't know. I don't think I've actually paid attention to that. If the sky goes red during an ash storm. But it goes grey. I guess we'll see. Well, Shelley, how you doing? Nice to see you. He has risen. Back up the mountain we go, Julan. Guess we missed something. I mean, I didn't actually see Dagoth die. I just sort of, kind of at the corner of my eye, saw the bridge collapse and him falling. I didn't actually witness him die, though. So, probably a possibility that he's not dead. Morrowind 2, Lord Dagoth's Revenge, right? I think that's what's happening. It was the tribunal used the heart, which potentially has the souls of all the Dwemer on the plane, and used it every so often to restore their power, but when Dagoth appeared, they had used their remaining power to seal the mountain off and couldn't recharge. That's why there's only Vivek left. No, yeah. I don't know if that's canon, per se, but that's what that's my... I share the same theory, but to me it's not a theory because it's kind of... Well, you're given two accounts of what happened on Red Mountain, but one of them is that, and I think that's, like, accurate. But Vivek also basically kind of says that. Because he talks about how he has to use his power to keep the ghost fence, like, powered up. And he's running out of power because he can't get to the heart. Julan? Yeah, these are blighted cliff racers. This is a blight storm. Why? Does it take a few days for the blight storm to like leave the atmosphere or something? Not exactly what I wanted to run into, but we'll deal with it. Oh, quickly, Julan. I don't really want to stop and fight that Atronach. That was also an idea that kind of spawned... No, Julan, don't fight it. Just follow me. Soulified himself. I like that word. Yeah, it's an interesting theory that the souls of all the Dwemmers are in the heart, as if it's like a soul gem. But with that theory then, with the heart of Lorcan destroyed, does that mean all the Dwemer souls are destroyed? And it's kind of irreversible? Or is the heart merely like a portal to whatever plane their souls are on?
Just die. I think you're bleeding.
Because one theory is when the Dwemer used the tools on the heart, they all basically zero-summed and woke up outside of consciousness. With like the Godhead theory. Most dramatic loading screen ever. But let's remember that time manipulation is possible in the Elder Scrolls, so all of this could have been changed at any time, really. True.
That's your best, huh?
What is, you know, lore and linear timelines in the Elder Scrolls? If at any moment Todd could just be like, it's like Dragon Breaks or Bethesda's get out of jail free card. If they suddenly decide that they don't like something, you can just be like, oh, well, that was a Dragon Break, so it did kind of happen, but this happened as well. Look at that one lush tree over there. Ah, rain. This one has not felt rain for such a long time. It is soothing. So you know how all the Daedric, well, all the Daedra have like an artifact that's unique to them that they give to their followers? Like how you have like the Mace of Molag Bal and like Dawnbreaker for Meridia. If Todd was a divine Daedra, what would his artifact be? Right. Vivek. Oh, I bet Caius would be so proud of us. He's probably sat somewhere in an Imperial office, token up a fat skooma pipe, taking a big-ass rip, probably with no shirt on, thinking, I wonder what Dojetta is doing. I hope she ended up saving the world. It would suck if she didn't. Now we must face the low FPS of Vivek until we get to actual Vivek. Is that 6th house shrine gone? Oh, it is. Oh, they cleaned it up. Nice. That's good to see. If this was Elder Scrolls class, you could present this as your slideshow. Yeah. You know, if the Emperor knew we were the hero of Morrowind, I bet he was hoping we went and actually save the world. Yeah. It's interesting how you never actually hear anything else from the Emperor. Like, you would think that such a big event like what just happened, that word would travel, that, you know, that the Blades would know, they'd be keeping tabs. You'd think that the Emperor would send you another package, you know, saying, you know, thank you, or something. It's surprising, like, a lot of people still treat you like shit. like after you defeat Dagoth. Because I mean, some people don't know who you are. People don't just magically all of a sudden know who you are, unless you tell them. But yeah, people are still it's still very lonely. That's why it's interesting playing this time around with Julan. Because the first time I completed the main quest, there's this sense of like achievement, like, you know, you accomplished what you set out to do, but it's just sort of over. And for you as the character, nothing has really changed, and life just sort of goes on. And there's this very like kind of empty, depressing, I guess like melancholic feeling about that. But having Julan, it's kind of like he knows what we've done, you know, so you're not quite so alone. The Emperor is just going to kick back, relax. I mean, how many more cataclysmic events could happen during his lifetime? Like 30 years later. For 65 years I have ruled as Tamriel's Emperor. And now shit's kicking off again. Have you considered a restore intelligence potion? You didn't have to yell at me, Dex. God damn, my dude. Yes, I have considered that. I just haven't been to a shop yet. I just had this like image of like Dex like knocking on my window or something. Just being like, have you considered an intelligence potion? Do you have a moment of your time so that I can talk to you about potions? I also watched a thing talking about how the Amulet of Kings is actually an alien artifact. Yeah, because it was given to... Well, I can't remember the girl's name now. Amalessa? Or Alessa? Something like that? Yeah, she was a... Her people were enslaved by the aliens, so she prayed to Akatosh, so Akatosh imbued his blood into like an amulet, and was like, so long as your family line wears this amulet, you will be like protected. Amalexia. No, that's the tribunal lady. That's the other tribunal. Something like Alessa or something like that. I can't remember. But yeah, you're right, Shadow. Alessia? Yeah, is that it? Yeah. Dyslexia? No, her name's not Dyslexia. Oh, is your chat working now, Lib? Emperor. Oblivion Crisis? What about that person that saved Morrowind? Can't we call them? Advisor. You never contacted them, and they left the continent, and we have no way to track them, Emperor. Oh, guess I'd better head to my escape tunnel then. Where's that Nerevarine person? Sir, he went to Akavir. Oh shit. No. Things didn't go very well last time we went there. Let's not go there. Right, Julan. You did not get to... What Julan? Am I talking to myself? Julan, compose yourself. Don't talk to me all... There we go. Being all transparent. You did not meet Vivek last time, so I take you this time to speak to Vivek. So how long is this game? Well, we've just completed the main quest. But there's still obviously all the factions, all the guilds, all the side quests. And then there's the 2 DLCs, which have main quests, and then factions and side quests and so forth. In those. Yeah, there's an insane amount of playtime in this game. It is lonely to be a god. I thought Julan would have something to say. Oh, you have Blight.
It is lonely to be a god.
Julan, you were supposed to drink the potion, not eat it. Hello, Vivek.
Yes, Incarnate. I am Vivek, and I can answer all your questions.
It got very bright in his little dome here. It was pitch black last time I came in.
The Blight is gone, and we have survived. Now we must dedicate ourselves to rebuilding the temple. And you must dedicate yourself to the responsibilities as protector of Morrowind. We have lost our divine powers, but not altogether. Some token of the people's faith remains, and we shall dedicate it to rebuilding the temple. Now that Dagothr is gone, we can turn our energies to more humble needs of the people. It is good, honest work, and I believe there is redemption in it. Amalexia, Sothasil, and I gained our divine powers from the heart of Lorcan, and now we no longer have access to the heart, so we must lose our divinity. I have always worn my divinity lightly. Fundamentally, I am not at all a serious person, and I will not miss it. I have tried to do what was necessary. I am afraid I have done some harm. I assure you, I will be quite content to be a mere mortal again, dedicated to my own amusements. There are still issues to be resolved between the temple and the dissident priests. And now that our greatest enemy is gone, we must recognize the temple to meet the needs of the people. We have less need of ordinators, for example, the greater need of priests and healers and teachers, and we must find time to mourn and honor the dead. There is much to do. You still have Kagranak's tools, potent weapons, and the wit and experience of a proven hero. The Tribunal and the Temple are happy to yield you the duties of fighting the enemies of Morrowind. There are many blighted beasts and horrors that have survived, and must be hunted down and destroyed. There are lesser monsters and villains of all kinds who prey upon the people. There are unsolved mysteries and legendary treasures to undiscover. I am sure you will find much to occupy your time. Without the power of the heart, our divine powers diminish. Our days as gods are numbered. I have told my priests that I shall withdraw from the world, and that the temple should prepare for change. We may be honored, no longer as gods, but as saints and heroes, and the temple will return the faith to our forefathers. The worship of our ancestors and the three good Daedra, Azura, Mafala, and Boethia. The missions and traditions of the temple must continue, but without the living gods.
Interesting. Vivek doesn't have anything to say to us. As far as, I'm sorry I killed you in your past life. He's still not going to admit that he did it. Yeah, right? It's like, nah, Vivek, see you later. I'm going to go to Akavir. Well, if Vivek is not going to admit what he did, he is just going to slowly die a mortal death. And that's on him. Julan. Gulp. Do not be afraid, Julan. Vivek is not as scary as you think. Even less so now. He is but a blue and a yellow man. That's everything wrapped up now. Really, in terms of the main quest and the end of the game. So, Julan, we should figure out why these assassins want to kill me. That's so shitty of Vivek, though. Like, that's what I mean about the whole, like, melancholy feeling after you finish the main quest. Literally, the only person who cares about what you did is Azura. And it's not like... Like, she shows up for all of a few seconds to thank you. and she's like watching over you or whatever. But apart from that, even Vivek like doesn't have the guts to like, he acknowledges what you did, but he doesn't thank you. He doesn't apologize for murdering you in your past life. Like, he's a bit of a dick. Like, he's supposed to be, well, not supposed to be, but you would think he would be a bit more humble, considering he's supposed to be so enlightened. Yeah, we can just walk to Ebonheart. Because it's so like dark and dingy up Red Mountain, and now we're like outside again. I'm like, everything is so vibrant. It's so bright. What? Khajiit! Why do you do this? What? I am one of you. Stop! Oh, Julan killed one of them. Habanji. Chiranji? Who the hell are they? Why did they try and kill me? Look who it is that guy that wanted to make out with me and I said no. Has he changed his mind? What do you want? Okay, he doesn't want to kiss me. I thought I was perhaps going the wrong fucking way. No honor among kitties, apparently. So, just to give you guys a little bit of lore, right? Cliff Racer? No. But yeah, so this meteor that is suspended above the temple, Vivek is holding that there with his magic. And he's going to die soon. In about, what, like 100 or so years, something like that, is when he actually does die. And when he dies, that will crash into the city with the same velocity as when it was entering the atmosphere. And when that happens, that causes Red Mountain to erupt again and basically decimates the entire island and makes it, like, unlivable. Which is why so many Dark Elves become, like, refugees in Skyrim. And that's why when you play the Dragonborn DLC and you go to Solstheim, instead of all the island being snow, a lot of it is covered in ash. That's how the dinosaurs went extinct. Yes. Vivek wasn't confirmed dead, was he? I thought he disappeared into an Oblivion Gate. Okay, well, don't quote me on that. What I do know, however, is that he, when he leaves here, for like when he leaves Morrowind, for whatever reason, whether he dies or goes through an Oblivion Gate or something, but for whatever reason, the meteor crashes into the city. I don't really understand why Vivek doesn't just sort of shoot the meteorite back up into space or something, but I mean, he was also kind of using it as a demonstration of his power. Like, look at how powerful I am. I can hold a meteorite. Fear me. Well, if he just flips the meteor upside down. Exactly, right? If he can hold it, why can't he just redirect it? Send it flying back up to the gods. Rip Winterhold, I miss the Arcane University. Hurry beyond Skyrim. I want to go home. Ah. Apelles Matius.
Let's hear it.
Hello. What's that about the Dark Brotherhood? You say you've been attacked by them. The fact that you're standing here seems to suggest otherwise. Perhaps you have been attacked. That's bad business. I don't know who it is that wants you dead, and I don't want to know. The Dark Brotherhood activity here in Vvardenfell has almost unheard of, but I know they have a large contingent back on the mainland. Yes, in Mournhold itself, actually. If you're feeling particularly suicidal, then you can check it out for yourself. Of course, it's not easy to get there these days. Even though the blight seems to be gone, Mournhold is very wary of visitors from Vvardenfell. There is one way you might get there, though. Speak to Nerevarine about the transporter to Mournhold. She might be of some help. She's a mage who arrived here in Vvardenfell the same time that I did. A special appointment to the Duke Dren himself. Nice woman, powerful mage, good legs, nice ass. Should be able to find her in the Grand Council chambers here in Ebonheart. That's mage propaganda. Every Nord knows mages did it. Yeah. I love how that meteor is perfectly positioned. Oh, there she is. She's just walking right into us. Excuse me. Greetings, friend. I'm Nerevarine. What can I do for you? This one wants to go to Mournhold. You wish to go to the mainland? That's highly irregular. I'm sure you've heard that they're restricted travel to Mournhold, but you've been a bit worried about the blight, even though it's been, They've been a bit worried about the blight, even though it's been reported that the blight is gone from Vvardenfell. They're still worried about the possible contamination. What's your reason for wanting to go to the city? This one fears I have been marked by the Dark Brotherhood. I wish to investigate. Oh my, I can see why you would want to get that cleared up. That's dangerous business, though. I can't say I'd happy to send you off that sort of fool's errand. If you're sure, though, I suppose I can oblige. If you need to return to Vvardenfell, speak to Effie Ty at the Royal Palace. Take care, friend. Those people are not to be taken lightly. I'll send you there when you're finished speaking. Insert innuendo here.